Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. If this broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only, it's important to know that I'm not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. You could lose your entire trading account. It's important to know that I'm not giving any trading advice or investing advice. All right. Good morning, everyone. Hope you had a blessed weekend. Good morning, Rao, Mukhtar, Rian, Renee, Duke. Thank you for joining us. Crude oil is in a beautiful short trade. Let's take a look at this trade here while we go over the Forex Factory. This is a one-day pass ODP. The AI auto trader has templates that are specifically optimized for prop trading. The one-day passes are to pass evaluations in one trade. And then we have some templates like we're going to be trading once the market opens called the power play that are more for a funded account, not as aggressive as a one-day pass template. Let's take a quick look at the Forex Factory. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, July 14th. If you're joining us today, that's the good news. Hallelujah. God gave us another day. Thank you, Jesus. Any day above ground is a good day. We're in it to win it. Let's win it. Monday, July 14th. Let's bring it over to the Forex Factory. I heard some chatter over the weekend with the tariffs on the European Union and I think it was Mexico. That talk came back starting August 1st about a 30% tariff. Let's see what the market does in reaction. So let's take a quick look. Here's 8:30. I really don't see anything in the US this morning. Okay. And let's also look at the overall market, what the trading environment looks like today. Hey, Ray, good morning. God bless you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. Okay. So let's take a look back on the 20 Unorenco. Let's see. Here's midnight right here. The session open was at 6. Big gap down. Good morning, Judy. Rao's up $24,000. Congratulations, Rao. Rao is an expert at trading crude oil. We had a bit of a gap down. I think that was on the tariff news. And we've been slowly climbing back up. The market doesn't like those gaps. Market's been filling in that gap through the Asian Open, London Open, and now we're headed into the New York Stock Exchange Open. If today's your first day joining us, we're going to be showcasing the automated strategies here at Right Line Trading. These are strategies that once they're enabled, will execute and manage the trades for you. We have a nice diversity of instruments and time frames that we trade them on. we'll be trading the futures index equities with exception to the Russell. So the Dow, the S&P 500, ES, YM, and the NQ, the NASDAQ. We've also diversified into crude oil and gold. And those are good tools to have in the old toolbox. Ask old Rao. When there's good volatility, when there's geopolitical unrest in crude and gold, when there's uncertainty in the market, you'll find that those crude and gold templates will find their way to the leaderboard, just like this morning. This is my leaderboard. These are the bots that are performing the best in the current trading environment. Number one, the crude oil one-day pass, and it's in another trade right now. The 20U Mac truck. Remember, our hottest bot right now is the 20U sniper. The 20U sniper. The 20U sniper, I was looking at the numbers. The 20U sniper is up $6,000 this month in July. Today is Monday, July 14th. So this bot here is at $6,000 trading one contract. That's the NQ20U. When does it do it? We'll put this on the half hour of the day, entry time, and then we see at 10 it's up nicely. 10 to 10:30 is up about 700, but look what happens come 10:30. This thing goes up $1,500-$1,600 that one half hour out of the day, 10:30 to 11. So with that information, how we use it, and we got 5 minutes till the market open. I'm going to show you my trade copier, and I'm probably going to be pivoting starting tomorrow to a new trade copier. We're very excited, very excited. Expert, what is it, EDT, has a copier that's platform-less. It gives you the ability to establish connections on numerous different data feeds and brokers or prop firms, regardless of the platform that they support, which is great news for right line funding. So starting tomorrow, we're going to be able to trade our own prop accounts using our bots. So we'll be able to copy trades right off of our connection here on Ninja. We establish a connection with right line funding. And we could trade those bots. So armed with that information, let me not regress. The 20U sniper. What I could do very quickly is I'm going to duplicate this in a new tab. Okay. So now I'm going to unlock it. And I'm going to take off my PA accounts. And I am just going to trade 52, 53, and 54. And I'm going to make my leader account on this, that NQ20U, AI NQ20U sniper. Sniper drone. Now on this second tab, I'm going to rename it. And this is going to be my NQ20U. NQ20U sniper. This tab, I'm going to rename my power play. And my lagometer, you see, I'm going to do a nice giveaway on this lagometer. I just think it's so important to have. Okay, let's get the NASDAQ 30 range and get ready. It's 9:28. We're going to get ready for our power play trade of the day. If today's your first day, we have a really exciting strategy that we trade in the first hour of the market open. It's called the power play. And one of the conditions of the entry is on our 30 range chart, we have to have an alignment of trend on our 20 Unirenko. We want them both for a long trade to be above the 50. If we're going short, we want them to be both below the 50. And obviously, we do not want to trade into any areas of support or resistance. No, Carol, we're sticking with, I just added a second bot. Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Carol, by the way. Judy, always great to see you, Judy. Good morning. I didn't add, we didn't change instruments for the power play, Carol. What I did was I added a tab. I have 3 new evals. And I added a tab and made the 20U sniper my leader account. Well, why did I do that? The reason I did that was because it's just running so hot lately. This month it's up $6,000. And I want to get me some of that. So I made a second tab on my trade copier that I'm going to enable. And we're going to go to our power play and get ready. All right, 9:30. Good luck, everybody. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're going to wait for price action to look nice and juicy. We're testing this area of resistance to the upside. We're filling in that gap from the session open. Wow, look at the volume, 6,500 contracts a minute. Let's let things settle down. This thing's a bucking bronco. David Wise says, good morning. Getting a big push up. Oh, my lag on the NASDAQ's 20 seconds. Ooh, woo, woo. No good. If that doesn't come down very quickly, we'll have to take drastic measures. We're getting a really nice push to the upside. Retracement. 25 seconds. 23. Wow, big volume. 4,000, 4,500, 5,000 contracts a minute. This is double of what it normally is, maybe even triple. Let's be careful. When Trump first announced the tariffs, we remember what happened. It became too volatile to even trade. I remember. The first 2 hours of the market open was like the jobs report just being released. Okay, our lag is coming down. 11 seconds, 10 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Let's put this on the sniper. AI 8U and AI 20U sniper. Okay. And let's put this on our power play, which it is. Bam, sniper is in. All right, so we should be in on this trade on the copier. We are. Sniper is in. Let's see if that pays off for us. You can see my Apex accounts moving. Our lag is back down to this atmosphere, 0.07 seconds. So we're right where we want to be. Taking some heat on the 20U sniper. Wow, there's a lot of risk with this strategy. I didn't realize that. Well, let's give it some room, I guess. Hey, Renee. We're patiently waiting for the power play to set up is what we're doing right now. We're waiting for a alignment of trend on our 20U and our 30 range. Our 30 range just dropped below the 50. Our 20U is way above the 50. So we don't have an alignment just yet. That 20U sniper's in big trouble. Come on, let's get a little bounce now. Okay, our power play is in long. Took a signal C. Let's see if it's got a clear shot to that profit target. Boy, that's a nice entry. Now our 15 is below the 50 on the 30 range. A little more risk on that trade. Here it goes. Come on, let's go. Get in the window. Get in our profit window. Renee, I'd love to meet up with you and go over the data that you have accumulated and answer your questions today if you're available. Get in the profit window. Now, if we can get just a few more ticks towards our profit goal, you'll see my stop jump up and lock in 50 ticks of profit. Right now, my stop is attached to my 15 EMA. So worst case scenario, we get a break even on the power play right now. Best case scenario, we get a $500 winner. Come on, one more push up. Bam, profit window, 250 or 500. 250 or 500. Oh, great, Renee. 250. I will speak with you later. That's great. The more you can run them, the better off we'll be. The data gives us some really great information. Sure, Carol. Absolutely. Hope everyone had a nice weekend. Duke, is a profit window of 75 instead of 50 any good, better or not? So you're asking, the question is to increase the profit window to 50 ticks? That would bring your stop to break even, or plus 10 actually, because we're starting with a 60 tick stop. So if your profit window is 50, it would bring your stop to minus 10. So I don't think that would be a good option, Duke, if I'm understanding your question right. Currently, our profit window is 25, meaning when we're 25 ticks away from the profit target, our stop comes up to 25 ticks behind price. Now, let's wait for price action here. We're going to be really patient. Timing is everything. And now if we get this break to the downside, I see a meltdown coming. Watch the meltdown. If we get a stop out on the 20U, our 30 range could fly to the downside. Let's take a shot at it. Here we go with the signal B short. One more push down, we're gone. Oh. Hmm. The 20U's hung up on that 50. It loves to bounce off of that 50, doesn't it? Let's get 3/4 of that candle bar through the 50. Bam. There it goes, too. I was going to take that entry. I disabled it at the last minute. Should have taken it. Oh, man, this thing. This is what I don't like about this copier. Every day. Is this the meltdown? Here it comes. Boy, I should have taken that entry. Ah, darn. Full winner for the power play. Let's get the next one. Hopefully we get a little bit of a pullback. We're a bit oversold on it. Oh, we're right back in. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get some follow through the downside. Don't come back yet. I'll take it. I'll take it on my PA account, just where it is. Come on into my window. Come on into my window. Get in the window. There we go. Let's try to get a runner. Let's try to get a runner. We got 250 locked in. Push down. Push down. There we go. Come on down. All right, we got stopped out. So the PA accounts, we got 250, 285, 280, and 240. $805 on that power play trade across the three PA accounts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those off. We're going to take that money to the bank. We'll take off the profits here. And let's see if we can come back on those other ones. Big move to the downside. Ah, this lag is keeping me from it. Ah, darn. We got a big sell-off. Great job, Judy. Got a big sell-off going on here. It's causing a little lag on my computer. I'm very tempted to disable some of the strategies, close some of the positions. Here we go. Now we're back down. Fourth big volume, 4,000 contracts a minute. Let's get a little bit of a retracement. Bam, we're back in. Let's see if the power play can score another one. Got to pull back and go. Come on, give us some follow through the downside. Push on through. Going to bring my profit target right above support. And then once my stop comes down, I'm going to move it. I'm going to look for a break if it comes down. So I'm looking for my stop to lock in, go to about break even plus 100. If that happens, I'm going to anticipate the break of that pivot. Come on down, just a little further. Come on down. There it goes. Now let's anticipate the, Rouse up 870 on the scalper. Judy hit the power play. That one trade on the sniper is the only one that I took on a loser on these three evals. Okay, we've got a retracement back to the 50. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard. The Mack truck. Okay, we're in long. The sniper jumped in and the power play jumped in. We're in on both accounts now, both bots now, simultaneously. This could be a pass or fail real quick on this move. Come on, let's get a push up. One push to the upside. Okay, the sniper's at break even. Come on, get my window. Get my window. Bam, in the window. Come on up. Don't stop now. Still in on the sniper. Come on, sniper. Nice hawk. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Way to start off your Monday. Take it to the house. Take it to the house. Take that money and run. Nice one. Way to go. Come on, don't stop now. Let's keep pushing up. Bam, we're back in on the power play. One more push to the upside. Let's get out with an all green day. That would be great. Even after that big loser, we get one little push up here. We're back in the green across 9 accounts. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Come on, let's go. Let's get a push up. Nice. I don't know how I'm red on that one. That's the one that keeps coming loose on me. We flattened up. So real quickly with this, let's put all 9 accounts back up. Trading 9 accounts today. We're up 800 on the PAs, 1565 across them all. We played the power play and the sniper. The sniper took that first trade, was a big loser. Tony C., good morning. Let me see if I can answer your question. This power play is hot, hot, hot. On the trade copier, if I'm trading using a sim account for the power play, do I have to disable the strategy? No, you have to have the strategy enabled if you want to trade it. You have to have the strategy enabled, and then you have to have your trade copier turned to on if we're using the same trade copier. If you turn that on, so it must be enabled and your trade copier must be on in order for it to take a trade. It won't cause a conflict, it'll cause a connection. You'll be good to go. If I'm understanding your question. See, in my control center on my strategies tab, I have the power play enabled. They're all enabled. And then on my copier, I'm putting on my leader account, that sim account, the power play account is my leader. That's a sim account. And my followers, I was using my Apex accounts. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Does that answer your question, Tony? Yeah, the power play is named power play, yes. Hawk, you better be done trading for the day. 955 across 4 accounts. You hit your profit goal, sir. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. Great day Monday. We started the week strong. Bam, look at that. We got a juicy, juicy, juicy leaderboard. Are all the bots winning? No. No. Look at the bottom. I've got losers. The important thing, and the sniper was one of them. See, I'm kind of kicking myself because I knew if I looked at my trade performance on the sniper, 9:30, it doesn't like that 9:30 to 10. It starts doing well starting from 10 to about 2. So I had no business in this bot between 9 and 9:30. It did just what it always does. It pulled in a loser. I should have held off. The power plays found the ebb and flow of the market. The IBOT 30 range on the NASDAQ crushing it. Look at that smart velocity. Holy moly. If I showed you the P&L of this smart velocity drone, it would blow your mind. I believe that's the smart stop too. Same thing. Let me read it, Tony. Right. On the strategy tab, you're going to have the strategy name and the sim account and the account name. Okay. Out of the box, each one of the strategies comes with a sim account that's named identical to the strategy. So each one of your strategies will have a sim account that's named the same thing. Correct. Those are sim accounts, and we do that so we can get a historical performance for each individual bot. The smart stop is working. Yes. Here we are again. Our 20U is bouncing right off our 50 on the 20U and the 30 range. It's in the same exact place. When there isn't any institutional influence, that's where price goes. Right back to the 50. Where the power play traded brilliant, just brilliant today. It's hard to believe we're halfway through July, isn't it? Time flies when you're having fun. I see the E-mini on the 8U out of the corner of my eye. This is that 8U scalper on the E-mini. Broke just above the VWAP. That puts us, listen, that puts us very close to that 40,000 goal on a really nice run here. We made another $800 today on the PA accounts, bringing us to 36,900. Beautiful equity curve. I'm sorry, Tony. The advantage of the new trade copier, and I know going into it that there's no perfect tools. We know that. And when you add something new to your workspace, there's always going to be a learning curve, and we're always going to make mistakes, right? Um, but the main advantage of the new trade copier is it's platform-less. It's independent of any platform. So we can connect our Apex, our right line funding. We can connect any one of our prop firms, whether they support Ninja or not. Makes no difference. Is that the Rao? Are you talking about a platform? I get such a kick when I get tongue tied. Sorry. Um, is that a platformless copier that you're referring to, Rao? Oh, Renee, I got some good news. I'll tell you when I talk to you in person. Renee is a veteran. Thank you for your service, Renee. Great woman. It's Ninja based. Gotcha. The problem, Rao, is our sister company is Right Line Funding, and currently we're kind of waiting on Ninja's new management, new ownership, I should say, to start allowing prop firms to use their platform. So in the meantime, here we go. Look at this. We're getting another pop up on this power play. Let's see what happens with this. So in the meantime, there's a new trade copy. I'll show you a couple of screenshots. It looks like this. It doesn't connect to any platform. Okay, it's just an app that runs on your computer. And it gives you the ability to make connections on from your different accounts. This is a Right Line Funding. This is an Apex. And you can, buy extra connections for as many as you need. And this was an example of a Right Line Funding account using our bots to execute trades right off of Ninja. So you'll be able to use all of our tools from Right Line Trading while trading your profit. I'm sorry, while trading your Right Line Funding prop accounts. And we happened to send an email out over the weekend for just $1. The coupon code was for everybody for $1. If you're in our mailing list over the weekend, you got an email. In the subject line, it says $1. For $1, get in on that Right Line Funding account. Get into that Profit King Challenge. Tejas got a $1,900 payout over the weekend. $1,900. Really nice money. So this is some pictures of the new copier. Hopefully I'll have it for our session tomorrow, and we'll be trading. Well, we'll see. I'd like to take things slow, especially when there's a new tool that I'm not familiar with. I'm in no big rush. So I'm not saying that I will use it tomorrow, but I'll have it tomorrow. I like this one because, number one, I'm familiar with it and I'm used to it, nuances and all. Oh, great, Suzanne. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Awesome. She said it's amazing. Here we go. We got another really nice move on this power play bot. And if today's your first day joining us, what's on my workspace? Nitin, hey, good to see you. I'm sorry to hear that. So we actually have the copier as well, and Sergio didn't have any trouble. He said it was kind of simple. Maybe if you reach out to Charles, he can coordinate with Sergio to give you a hand. I'm really sorry to hear you're having trouble. Or maybe get with Suzanne. Suzanne has it up and running as well. Rao, you must have downloaded it. Yeah, I think you could download it right off their website. Suzanne said she'd be willing to help you, Nitin. Okay, the market kind of died on us. Coming up right behind me is going to be Mr. David Wise. You're like me. If somebody's willing to help, listen, if you get a blessing, don't ask questions. Just thank that person and take it. I really want to trade a Apex 53, get it green. But a nice day today. Certainly had our chances. We're up at $1,500 on the Apex accounts. Good way to start the week. All right, Suzanne. So happy to hear that. We want to encourage everybody to give it a shot. We're going to be, hopefully, Charles, thanks to Suzanne, really, um, was able to coordinate with this company that does this new copier that doesn't require a platform. And hopefully, we're going to be able to get a really nice package that's being discussed. Come on, power play. Let's go. Get in that window. Power play's been trading just beautifully. The Mack truck, the 30 range velocity. Ah, it got an exit on a line change. That's one of the smart stops, Renee, what it just did. It will connect to your 15 EMA if it goes plus 300 on the trade, 60 ticks. That's the threshold. Once this trade matures 60 ticks to the upside, if this 15 EMA changes colors, that that means momentum is waning on the trade. You're losing momentum, and it changes from green to yellow or red. The smart stop will quickly take you out of the trade. Kent, great question. The reason I'm not using right line funding is because I want to showcase our bots. And up until Friday of last week, we didn't have a way to trade our bots using right line funding accounts. That's all changed now. That's what we were just talking about. There's a new trade copier out that's platform independent. So if we can't trade right line funding on Ninja, it doesn't matter. With this copier, it's a bridge. It bridges all everything together through an app. So in the future, in fact, hopefully, God willing, starting tomorrow, we're going to be trading our right line funding accounts. You might have to kick Apex to the curb. So we were, to give you the short answer, Kent, we were technologically um, strapped on up until very recently. It just so happens, it's just the timing was crazy. All right, Kershid won the contest. Not only is she a member, she's royalty, right? The Prophet Queen. Here we go again. Another shot to the upside. Um, what was I saying? Timing is everything. Right when we launched Right Line Funding, Ninja Traders sold the company. If you didn't know, Ninja Traders sold their company to Kraken a few months ago. So they have a whole new ownership. And when the first thing they did when the new ownership took over was they halted any new prop firms from using their platform until they found a business model that they were okay with. Here we go. Nice price action. Headed right up into my window. But we found a solution. The good news. We found a solution. For $1, get your Right Line Funding accounts. We sent the coupon code over the weekend. Get your Right Line Funding account. It's $1. You can grab this trade copier now. Use all your Right Line trading tools. Anything you've got on Ninja, you'll be able to trade these accounts with that copier and the trades you could take right off of Ninja. Be copied right into the Right Line Funding accounts. Get my profit window. Boy, this power play is trading beautifully today. Okay, Renee. There we go. I was just saying, get in that window. Now it's 250 or 500. Come on. Push on up. See what the stock market's doing. Don't forget right behind me, David Wise, brilliant guy. He's going to be trading the SPY Super. I love listening to his webinars. I listen to him again and again and again because you can always learn something new. Oh, boy, that thing came and kissed my profit target, didn't it? Come on, push up. And the sniper is slow. Now the sniper's in the window that it does well. From 10 to about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it's unstoppable. Bam. Power play. Trade of the day. Take a quick look at the stock market. It's pretty flat. Nothing doing. Come on, sniper. Sniper's got some upside resistance. Here comes Steven up the leaderboard. All NASDAQ strategies, top 10, with exception to the one-day pass. Happens to be gold. Let's take a look at gold. Wow. Right under my nose, gold is up big. Look at crude. Whew. Now I see, man, Rao. Now I see why you're making all this money today. Look at crude oil. My gold account is this IBOT NQ 600T risk 500. IBOT NQ 600 tick. Oh my goodness. Look at that move down on gold. Incredible. Let's take a look at the Steven trade. Sniper going to town. Man, I'm kicking myself for taking that 9 o'clock trade. 9:30 trade, excuse me. What happened there is it hit our profit goal, our daily profit goal of 2,000, and immediately closed the position. We get a lot of questions about that. People that want to set it and forget it, they ask me, hey, if I lose so much or win so much, will it stop trading? The answer is yes. Within the strategy parameters, we have a value for your daily profit goal and your daily loss limit. And once it's reached, what just happened will happen. You can see the writing on the wall here. It says closed long P&L target. And my P&L is just over 2,000. So it got a little slippage on the exit, but it tried to close it right at 2,000. And look at the sniper. Look at the sniper doing what the sniper does. 10 to 1 o'clock. This is a strategy that's doing incredibly well. Oh, I came so close to that profit target. Let's take a closer look. Oh my God, it's one tick. If I would have seen that, I would have squeezed my stop all the way up on it. See, for that one tick, I'm referring to this space right between price and that profit target, where it potentially could give back. Oh my God, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know how much. It hurts. Hopefully it pushes through. So a great day, a great Monday, great way to start the week. The IBOT 30 drone. Let's take a look at the IBOT. That one's on the leaderboard as well. The NQ30 range is doing very well today. Anything on the NQ really. We got, top 10 of our leaderboard, all NQ. Here's the 30 range drone. Thank you, Renee. Yes, we did learn a valuable lesson. The sniper has a lot of risk. We're better off waiting until after 10 right now. But I noticed that really our top bots, and it makes me think of the micros. Um, our top bots on the NASDAQ this month, the Velocity or the Smart Stop 2, same thing. The Sniper, they both give 100 ticks of room on the stop. Be interesting to see if which is $1,000 of risk, right? No, excuse me, it's $500 of risk. No, you know what? The Sniper lost $1,000 on that one trade, so it's wow, it's a 200 tick stop on the Sniper. I didn't know that. If we go to load that template on the Sniper, yeah, it's $1,000. Now I see it. Got it. Okay, so the Sniper came back to break even after that big loser in the morning. Please, if you would, please like my video here on YouTube. We're gonna getting ready to wrap it up, and I don't want to forget to mention. Let me do our free drawing. Profit King Challenge. Random name selection. Now everybody should have got, if you're in our mailing list, everybody should have got a coupon code that gives them a $1 account for the Profit King Challenge. And there's in that email, there's beautiful instructions. And I'm also going to do a random name selection each day of the week, Monday through Friday. We kind of go up a step each day. Monday, we give away one $1 account, a coupon code that's good for an account for $1. On Tuesday, we'll do 2, Wednesday, 3, Thursday, 4, and Friday, 5 names will be drawn. And today's winner is, drum roll, getting a retracement right back to the 50. I love that comment, Renee. Thank you. It does help. Thank you. Robbie Crypto. I know who that is. Robbie Crypto. You got one, my friend. I have an appointment with you today as well. I saw your name on my calendar. So you are the winner today, Bobby. See, it just jumped in. You could see the nose of the candle broke through the 50, and it was just enough to trigger the trade on my power play. I really like for 3/4 of that candle body to break through. It loves to bounce off of that 50. It's a real big area of support that moving average becomes. Gets in a little premature. Great, Ray. Great job, man. So happy. I love. Listen, it's always nice that I do well, but I really like it better when you guys do well. To be honest with you, it feels horrible when you have a losing day, and it feels really great when you have a good day. So I'm really happy to hear that you had a good day today, Ray. And if I could take a loser and it helps you, Renee, I'm happy to. I'm all about building you up. And if someone doesn't want to build you up, all they want to do is tear you down and cut them out of your life like a cancer. Wow, NQ Scalper 950. I know that, Renee. All right, last trade. Oh, look at that. The velocity went up $3,000 on my computer. Complete set it and forget it. Let me show you this strategy, the P&L. When I look, this is the one I should have made an extra tab with. I was silly. Let me show you this. You're not going to believe it if when I show it to you. Um, excuse all the flashes and all. Let's go to July 1st to the 14th. Wait till you see this. And we're going to generate. See, now it comes in. The more data we accumulate, the more pronounced these things become. Now the 930 red bar is even more pronounced. And those profitable bars are even more pronounced. So it becomes something that frequently happens the same times of the day. So there is value in this information. This is the sniper we're looking at, half hour of the day. Starting at 10, right through 12:30 and 1 o'clock, does extremely well. Okay, so the summary on it is right where we were before. It's at 6,000. But what I wanted to show you, and I highlighted on my weekend review, the AI NQ30 range smart velocity drone. This is the out-of-the-box version. AI NQ30 range. Ay, ay, ay. There it is. Let's open this up, see if this is the bot or the drone. Okay, the bot, look at the numbers on this thing. The bot on my 30 range smart velocity bot, and I believe that was called the Sim Smart Stop 2 strategy at one time, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Suzanne would know better than me. God, don't get it. It seems like the older I get, the worse my memory is. Um, so the bot is at 5740. But look at the drone. Look at the drone on this. Look at what it's done this month, for the love of God. It's up $10,600 completely hands-free. When does it do it? It's made oh my God, it's made $4,500 from 10:30 to 11, from 9:30 to 10. Believe it or not, it's up over $3,000 this month. This is the one that I should have made. Well, I think it's almost the same as my power play. It's very similar. One of the main differences is it gives it a more room. It has more risk associated with it. That velocity drone, let's take a look at the ATM. Let's see the amount of risk it has. Okay, here's the ATM. That's what I thought. It's the same bot as the Smart Stop 2. There's really no difference. It has a 100 tick loss, a 100 tick profit target. So the main difference between this and our power play is instead of a 60 tick stop, it has a 100 tick stop. Profit window's the same, threshold's the same. This 60 threshold on the Smart Stop 3, that's the exit on line change. Once the trade progresses 60 ticks in the direction of my profit target, my stop will automatically attach to my 15 EMA. So if you're up $300 on the trade, so as to not give it all back and take a loser, if price reverses, it'll get you out at about break even. But that's really the big difference. Let's look up top. I don't have the correlation of the 20 Unorenko on it. Let's take a look. The power play. Where is it? The power play is disabled. The price velocity filter is enabled, but the power play is not. No, I wouldn't say they're very similar to Apex, with exception to the Profit King Challenge. The Profit King Challenge, our consistency rule is a little more liberal. Excuse me. What I mean by that is the consistency rule on Apex is 30%. The consistency rule on right line funding is 50%. Let me bring up the rules on our, excuse me again, I'm really sorry about this. Let's go to the website. So for the Profit King Challenge, and the URL to the website is rightlinefunding.com. I'm going to put it in the chat box. So the rules, Tony, is we have a $2,000 intraday trailing drawdown on Apex to compare the two. And on our website, we're going to be using a comparison tool of not only to Apex, but to all of the different prop firms. as a resource for prop traders. We're going to have a comparison of everybody's rules, their trailing drawdown, their profit goal, consistency rules. It'll all be in a very easy comparison chart on Right Line Funding website coming soon. So, sticking with your question, Tony, our intraday trailing drawdown is 2,000, where Apex's I think is 2,500. So very similar, a difference of about $500 on the trailing intraday threshold. We have a 50% consistency rule, which makes it a little easier. Your largest winning day can be considerably larger. It could be half of your total winnings. For example, if you won $5,000 with a 50% consistency rule, your largest winning day can be $2,500. Where on Apex, I believe it's 30%. So using the same example, your largest winning day could only be $1,500. 30% of 5,000 would be 1,500. So we have a much more lenient consistency rule. We also have a more lenient number of trading days required in order to qualify. Just like Apex, the qualification for this is $3,000. So we're right on par with Apex there. However, they have, I believe, 8 trading days with a 30% consistency rule. We have 3 trading days with a 50% consistency rule. Okay? So this Profit King Challenge is a lot more, liberal than the rules with Apex. For the actual prop accounts, it's a little different, and you'll find all of those rules on our website. But the Profit King Challenge, it's $49. We sent everybody a coupon code. I think in order to redeem it, you have to register on our site. That's what the first step to claiming the $1 account is. When you go to our website, you would click on the sign up button and you would just register on our website. That gets everything going, and you'll be able to get an account for $1. Okay. The prize money, most important. I almost forgot. The contest just started, and it's through July 25th, so it's good for 2 weeks. For the next 2 weeks, 2 trading weeks, this week and next week. All you'll have to do is manage a $2,000 intraday trailing drawdown account, qualify by getting $3,000 in profit, a minimum of 3 trading days with a 50% consistency rule. And these are the first through 10th place prizes. Our winner this past week was Tejas. You could see his payout certificate. It was $1,900. Well, how do you win $1,900? Very easy. He got first, second, third, and fourth place. That's how he did it. And he really brought home a beautiful paycheck. $1,900 he made with this Profit King Challenge. Everybody could take a shot at it for just $1. Just $1. Once we log in, we're going to go to the leaderboard, and you could see, all right, Genitas, my good friend, my Haitian sensation, is on the leaderboard. He's a really great trader. He's been with us a long time. I call him JJ. No, wait. I have to double check. I could have him confused. But he's the only one on the leaderboard. He hasn't qualified yet, but he's headed there. He's had a great first day. He's at $1,300 to start the week. So listen, there's no reason not to get involved, especially for $1. Trade 3 days this week, and you could be the winner. All right, the time kind of slipped away from me. I'm really sorry. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. We had a really great day today. Way to start the week. Congratulations to everybody who did well. Let's make it a great week. This is the last and final trade of the day. We got an IBOT. The NQ on the 30 range is up $2,000 right now. We had a beautiful retracement on our 20U, bounced off the 50 and continued up into the direction of the trend. So we have an agreement, an alignment of trend on our 20U and our 30 range. So really nice entry here. We have a clear shot to our profit target, to the upside. While this trade is in progress, I'm going to just show the leaderboard so you can see which bots did the best on my machine. See you tomorrow, Ralph. I'm going to let this trade play out. It looks like a beauty. Let's see if it has enough wind in its sails to make it. We got a 100-tick profit target and a 100-tick stop. This is the ATM that's doing very well. Let's see if there's a profit window. Our P&L is at 340. It went to 345. You too, Renee. Last trade, everyone. Don't forget to like my video here on YouTube. Here we go. Here's a push. Just caught a little breeze. Push it up. Here's the smart stop, Suzanne. Smart stop too, up 1100. 30 range velocity. Well, we're going to keep our eye on the sniper. The 20U sniper's hot. 30 range power play, hot. 30 range velocity. We've got some bots that are, man, really doing well. Momentum kind of died on us, but we'll play it out. I also want to start doing for our new members, those of you who are not already a member, I want to do a giveaway for this lagometer. I think it's one of the greatest tools. It's a must-have for traders. This lagometer, whether you trade automation or on a discretionary basis, you got to know if you listen, you got to know if price is really where you see it. I can't tell you how many times before I had this lagometer that I would take a trade and I'd be like immediately down $500. I'd be like, what just happened? You know, this is a rigged game, I would think. But it's what it was is that the price I was looking at really wasn't where price was. So this lagometer always makes sure that what you're looking at is exactly where price is. It's not an optical illusion. Have a great day, everybody. As this trade continues, we're going to let this roll. But once the trade closes, we'll go ahead and close out. Try to get a 5 for 5 week. Absolutely, Ray. I'll send you my calendar. Ray, Carol mentioned calling her. I know Renee is on my calendar. Okay, we got an exit on the line change. That means momentum waned. My 15 EMA changed colors, and it exited the trade. That's how we ended up today, everybody. Great day today. Thanks for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. Let's have a great week. God bless. Bye bye.